Welcome, I'm Maria, and thank you for stopping by. I'm here to deliver the full moon in Aries collective read. So without further ado, let's get right into the message and see what is it that Spirit ultimately has to say to the collective in regards towards love, career, or finance, or any area of your life that needs radical change as of this moment. I'm going to pull some Moonology oracles to get this reading kick-started and on its way. Without further ado, allow me to invite Spirit in. Spirit of the Most High and Divine that resides within me, I ask that you provide me with the truth, clarity, wisdom, and understanding. Because it is only through the collective consciousness that I pray to all those in need of peace and serenity. Guide me, O Holy Divine. Protect me, Archangels, as I read into the tarot to deliver the full moon in Aries collective read. And so it is. I humbly thank you for any messages that will be received. Journey Squad, hashtag holla at Maria. How y'all doing today? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate you. One more. Thank you. Okay, collective. The Moonology oracles, first one on deck. We got here. It's a time to give rather than to receive. And it says here, the new moon in Virgo. However, the new moon in Virgo, that's neither here or there. Let's focus on the message at hand that Spirit wants you out there in the collective to be aware of. Now is a time during the full moon in Aries to give rather than receive. What is it inside of you, collective, that you have learned about yourself during the last few months within this year that you can give rather than receive? Next oracle message on deck, we got here what we got here. It's time to work through your fears, absolutely. What do you fear about giving rather than receiving? Spirit wants you to take a deeper look within your soul, within your spirit, within your mind's eye. Dig deep into your high priestess energy and start listening to that intuition. Because that intuition, that gut feeling that you've been getting lately, it will never steer you wrong. It's time, collective. It's time to take action, radical change. Work through them fears. Let's get it. And last but not least, wow, expect powerful change. It begins and it ends with you, collective. The change that you seek on the outside must be the change you're willing to begin the process from within. Therefore, Spirit came through. It's time to give back to yourself and stop allowing others to take. It's the time to give rather than receive. Give yourself the blessing of change, of hope, of radical, unexpected, pure, manifested, true desire from deep within you. Journey Squad. But in order to do that, you must be willing to work through your fears. What's holding you down? What's boggling you down? Start asking yourself, what can you give to yourself that you know will result in change, a powerful change? Because once you get to know yourself, no one can take from you any longer. You stand firm in your roots, collective. Let's get into the tarot. At the end, I'm going to pull you a oracle of the mermaids in regards towards relationship and love. But first and foremost, let's see where you guys is at, where you headed, and what can you expect moving forward during this full moon in Aries. Because at the end of the day, sometimes we need a little heat set up right up under us to get us to move into the direction where Spirit wants us to be, not where we desire to be, because our egos can keep us stuck and stagnated for far too long. Show me what's the current position for the collective in regards towards the full moon in Aries happening tonight. What can they do to manifest powerful change? What obstacles is blocking them from working through their fears? What is their current position, whereas they need to give rather than take? It's a time to give rather than take, collective. And don't allow anyone to take from you as well. Show me what I need to know. I thank you in advance, Spirit. What's the current position? Two of Wands. It's time to make that judgment call. It's time to take that action and move towards what it is Spirit wants you to work on, which is working on your fears, working through your fears. Two of Wands is taking that leap of faith, not seeing beyond the horizon, but knowing that the path you're going to choose to walk down during this full moon in Aries is going to be a path that's going to benefit you and not hinder you. Let's find out what's the energy crossing that. Four of Wands, you seeking that stability, that home life, that happy family, that marriage, that commitment, that loyalty, that stability. But it all starts with you, kid. You know how? By giving rather than taking. Beautiful. What's the action? The Lovers. Many of you are going to come into union within your own divine masculine or feminine energies that have been hidden for far too long with the moon energy that you have been running from for far too long. It's time to come into alignment with who you truly are, because love is the essence of your being, collective. Never forget that. Advice from Spirit. It's time to become this emperor. The emperor is the ruler of his empire. He's structured, he's stable, he's logical, he's fair, he's just. So expect a powerful change once you come into alignment and work through your fears with the oracle from the Moonology, letting the collective know that you should not fear coming into alignment with your true self. The Lover's energy is Gemini, duality energy, feminine and masculine. The advice and outcome from Spirit during the full moon in Aries, it's time to take action. Head down that path that's going to put you in the right position at the right time, so you can understand with this Lover's energy that it's not about another person, although it can be. It can be about a union coming together, because I see the Four of Wands. So this is a preordained, destined communion that many of you in the collective have to become radically accepting of. Because the full moon in Aries is all about healing, taking a new leap of faith, going down a new path, discovering your true potential and the qualities within your spirit. What can you expect? Expect the Six of Cups. Beautiful. It's all right to go down memory lane. It's all right to remember who you were and where you came from. But it's not all right to stay stuck there. Because then you won't allow yourself to give yourself a break from the emotional heartache and pain without learning the lessons, collective. Work through your fears. What you shouldn't expect, you're not going to expect that this is karmically divine. And it's already being orchestrated behind the scenes for many of you in the collective. Work through your fears and watch spirit come through. And you'll see the universe turn things into your favor, collective. Woo! It's all about that intuition. Didn't I say that? Bottom of the deck. High Priestess, baby. Let's get it. I'm going to clarify with the Witch's Tarot. Clarify that Four of Wands for the collective. The Four of Wands is crossing the Two of Wands, the decision that you have to choose to make in order to give yourself a break with that Lover's energy and know that you are whole, you are good enough. Don't allow fear to stop you. Look at that. The Four of Wands is being clarified by the Ten of Cups. Whoever you are in the collective, you well on your way. But you got to put in the footwork. You understand me? You hear me now? You got to take one of them rods and head down the path of least resistance that you think is going to be hard for you. But it's not. Fear is an illusion. It's just things that appear real because we make it real. You want this Ten of Cups? You want that Four of Wands energy to ensue into your energy and your life? Make that decision, collective. The Two of Wands. Let's clarify. Why is the Two of Wands here? What does the collective need to do in order to transmute their energies for their highest good, in order to steer them down the right path so they can expect that powerful change once they work through their fears? Thank you, Spirit. Show me what I need to know, please. Show me more on the Two of Wands. Okay. Look at that. Justice. Two of Wands is being clarified by justice. It's time for things to get balanced out. Yes, it is. I shit you not. The Two of Wands, your current position, collective, during the full moon in Aries, justice will prevail. So fear not, because there's nothing to fear. Whatever you fearing, Spirit already got your back. Hold on, because whatever pain you've been enduring, Spirit wants you to give rather than take. Because at the end of the day, once you do that and work through your fears, collective, during this full moon in Aries, by taking action, you're going to expect that powerful change. You know why? Because you're starting to begin to understand that the change begins within you. Loving you. Believing in you. Clarify that, lovers, please. Is there anything that they need to know in regards to the lover's energy? No, too many. May I have one card, please? Why is the lovers here? In the action position. Many of you got the blindfolds on, but that's okay, because at the end of the day, you got to work through your fears. You got to let your guard down. You got to make that decision. You got to you got to make a bow face, look to the heavens, see the moon, and unravel the secrets that are hidden within you with this lover's energy. Gemini. You could be a Gemini. However, with the lovers, it's all about coming into your truth, knowing who you are as an individual. Despite being indecisive, Spirit is going to show you the way. Because we got the Emperor as the outcome. So it's obvious that many of you is going to come into alignment with your truths. by listening to what Spirit is trying to show you. Why is the Emperor here as the outcome, Spirit? Show me. That's too many, Spirit. No, not good. Okay. One card, Spirit. One card. Cut. The Emperor is being clarified by the Six of Cups. Well, I'll be goddamned. The advice from Spirit, the Emperor is having nostalgia. Once you go through that powerful change that Spirit is propelling you into your destiny, you're going to have to do some self-reflection. That's why Work Through Your Fears is on the board, collective. It's something in your past that is going to lead you into your future and position you into a place of power. But in order to get this energy right here, you have to understand the lessons from the past, because remember what you can expect during the full moon in Aries. The Six of Cups came out twice in this reading. Strong soulmate energy. You seeking justice. You seeking that Ten of Cups energy. You seeking that Four of Wands. You want to lay your foundation and your roots down. The Emperor is all about that home life. But he also has memories, or she also has memories of the past. It's time to work through your fears, because there's something in your past that you fear going back to. Show me. Why is the Six of Cups here? Well, I tell you, you're fearing that transformation, that full, complete, fiery, full moon in Aries is about to put some fire on somebody's ass and make them wake up to their truth by seeing things for exactly what it is and what it was. Six of Cups. Yes, you stuck in the past, some of you, but the Tower is going to come. So expect complete transformation and change. Expect that powerful change. Six of Cups, y'all. Why is the Wheel here? More fire energy. Queen of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. What you're not going to expect is once you get that Emperor energy, despite being in that Six of Cups, you're going to understand once that Tower hits who you really are deep within. And that's when you'll realize that it's a time to give rather than take, because the Queen of Wands is seductress. She's beautiful on the inside out. She's stable. She's just. She's fair. Justice. And she understands the cycle and the phases of what it is that she has been through. It's only through understanding and application that this process is going to work. It's time to take heed, collective. Because then I tell you what that Lover's energy is. It's time for you to come into union, into alignment with oneself. Ace of Cups. Because once your cup overfloweth, you'll be able to give rather than take. And Spirit wants you to know it's all about becoming whole and complete and not codependent on another human being, but to rely on the original source, which is Spirit, which is God, which is Allah, which is Buddha, which is whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, We came from energy source, and we're going to return back to energy source. So, while we're here, let's give rather than take. Use your intuition during this time, collective. Now, let's move on in to the oracle message from the mermaids of the oracles and see what they have to say for you guys. I'm going to pull 3 cards as a reflection for your energies during this full moon in Aries. Feel me? Stay with me, y'all. Don't leave before the miracle. Let's get it. Mermaids, show me what I need to know for the collective. What was the past position of the collective? It's a new deck, y'all. They kind of sticky. I apologize. Just hold on. Show me what I need to know, Spirit. I'm going to pull them off the top and set the rest of the deck to the side. I close the tarot portion of this reading out with love and light and truth and clarity. And now we get into the oracle of the mermaids. The first oracle in regards towards your past. Your Maya. Your Maya is the grandmother of the ocean, the primordial. I want you to take a look at that image. She's holding new life in her hands. She's protecting and nurturing something that she gave birth to. In the past, you was engulfed and ensued in protecting others. But now it's time to give to yourself, collective. During the full moon in Aries, you are a reflection of what you seek. And what you seek is that stability and that certainty of love. But that love must come from your own cup first and foremost during the full moon in Aries. It's about changing who you are within you and knowing that you are worthy of loving yourself. And no one else responsibility is it for you. Beautiful energy. Thank you, mermaids. In the present moment, we have the crane bag, sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter, and choice. 2 of swords, 2 of wands. It's time to mentally articulate within your own mind's eye and understand. Water is cleansing. The mermaids want you to know it's time to reflect on your past so you know where you're at in your future moving forward. It's time to make that choice. Do you want to stay stuck in your past, or do you want to stay in a state of suspension, not making that choice with that 2 of swords? Take that wand, baby boy, baby girl, and let's get it. The future reflections from the oracle of the mermaids. They want you to know that beauty is only skin deep. The true essence of beauty is coming into alignment with that lover's energy through the tarot message. And the mermaids want you to know, walk in grace, be loving, stand in your integrity, form and spirit. Because you are beautiful, you are whole, and you are complete, as I said. And you are from source energy. Never forget that. I'm Maria, and this has been your full moon in Aries collective general reading. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you choose to do so. However, I'll see you in the next daily for the Karmically Divine message. Love you guys. Thanks for the new subscribers. Peace, love, and walk in grace, y'all.